have a couple days left in May. June is this week. I don't know how that happened. I feel like as I get older, the years get faster, and I think there is some logic behind that. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw this graph once. Anyway, being that we are in the last few days of May, I kind of just wanted to get the house and also my personal life, I guess, ready for the month ahead. I have a whole list of things that I want to do today so that I can set myself up for a really great month in June. Some of them are homey things, some of them are personal, some of them are like Ez and I together. So yeah, I just thought that I would bring you along on what it looks like whenever I plan and prep for a new month. May was the first full month that we had in the house, so I feel like I put a lot of my usual prep and intentionality behind planning my weeks to the side, just because we were still moving in and accumulating furniture and that sort of thing. But I feel as though now the house is pretty much mostly furnished and I can stop focusing so much on the new beginning and the life change that we've recently had by moving into this house, and I can really just start to plan everything like how it was. He wanted to say hi. Oh my gosh, good boy. But yeah, I feel like the whole process of moving and making the house feel cozy and homey was just my main focus for a long time. So I'm really excited that now most of it is done, I can focus on more of like my personal life and other tasks. So Ez and I started off the morning with a little cleanup around the house, which we tend to do most mornings. So it's just like putting dishes away from the night before, cleaning up any rubbish, that sort of thing. So the house is pretty clean for the most part. Now I'm going to clean out our fridge because I actually have a grocery order being delivered in the next half an hour or so. So I really just want a clean, fresh fridge so that I can put all of this week's groceries away. One of the other things that I've been doing to organize our house a little bit more is putting ingredients into these big jars. So I have one for self-raising flour, plain flour, white sugar, brown sugar. I obviously don't have a label maker yet, so I just ripped off the packet label and stuck it on, but it's functional. So I have a couple of empty jars, and I think with this one I'm going to put our rolled oats in it. This was all of the rolled oats that we had left, and that fit perfectly, which is so satisfying. Here is where we have our little baking shelf. So like I said, we've got the plain flour, self-raising oats, which we use every single day, brown sugar in this one and white sugar in this one. I just love the look of it. Because we don't have an oven, I didn't really know what to do with the shelf, but I'm actually really glad that it's now the baking shelf. I think now I'm gonna go around our house and wipe down all of the surfaces. It has been a while since I've last done that, so there's definitely a need for it to be done. But I might even like wipe down the bath. I've noticed a lot of dust on the TV cabinet. No idea where dust comes from. That might sound so silly to say, but I don't know, like the house does not seem dusty, but then surfaces will get dusty. I don't know, that probably sounds so silly. Anyway, I'm gonna wipe down most of the surfaces in the house just so that everything is feeling clean. A clean house equals a clear mind, and I really do believe that. So I might start off in the kitchen and then I'll move my way throughout the rest of the house. Okay, so we just got our grocery order for the week. Now I can pop all of this away in our clean fridge. So Ez went and printed me out some beautiful templates just before. The templates are for grocery shopping, meal planning, more grocery lists. Then there's like a monthly calendar as well. So I am going to go through our meals that I've planned out for this week, and I'm going to write them all down on here just so that we know exactly what we're eating, and it just makes it really easy for me because a lot of the time I'll have to turn my laptop on and go on my laptop to look at what I've written for the week. So I think if we just have like a template on the fridge or something, it'll make life a lot easier. So something else we like to do, usually once a week, but we haven't done it in a long time. We haven't done it since we moved into this house.
Yeah, been busy.
Anyway, usually once a week we will do a family team meeting. So there's a bunch of things that we cover in the family team meeting. So we do an emotional check-in, we review our family mission statement, talk about our finances, talk about work, talk about our to-do list for the week, talk about any issues that we're having, we review quarterly goals, and then we schedule the week as well. So I think life has felt a little bit chaotic because we haven't been doing these. We started doing these at the start of the year, and I really felt like it was so great because we were on the same page for everything and there was nothing that really went unnoticed. So it was just great for our communication, and I think it'd be really beneficial to start doing them again. So now that we're a little bit more settled, we're definitely going to be implementing them once a week.
And for something that only takes 10 to 15 minutes, it's really beneficial.
10 to 15 minutes, usually takes us like an hour.
Oh, feels only like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, it does.
But it makes it feel organised and like less mind foggy.
Clutter.
Like it's less clutter. Like it makes it so both of us know exactly what's going on.
So I have a notebook here which I'll kind of just brain dump or write down notes, I guess, as we're talking. Have my little pencil case which I carry everywhere.
Emotional check-in.
If you can hear that siren in the background, it's just our neighbours. There are a couple of kids and they're playing around with a microphone. So it's the next day and I'm basically just going to import all of the data that Ezra and I spoke about into my Google Calendar. So I've actually spoken about this in a previous YouTube video, I think, but I have only just recently started using Google Calendar and it has been life-changing, truly. I also love that I can just see it so clearly on my phone. It's so convenient for when we have events or just random personal things coming up. It'll always like remind me, and I just find it so helpful. So if you're not already using Google Calendar, I highly recommend it. This isn't sponsored at all, like I just love Google Calendar. Anyway, so I'm gonna basically put in all of the details that we talked about, all of our events, all of our to-dos, that sort of thing, into Google Calendar so that I can kind of plan my my month ahead and just see it all laid out in a beautiful spread. Ez and I also talked about our quarterly goals when we did our family team meetings. So the next quarter of the year is obviously June to September, and we have a few goals that we really want to achieve. So I'm also going to write them down as well. I think writing things down just really helps me to visualize it, and when I've written it down, I can break it down into the specific things that we need to do to get to our goal, I guess. So on our to-do list, we have a couple things. We have to buy a mattress and bedding and linen for our guest room because we have family coming into town next week, and I'm so excited for that. I've already bought the mattress and I've bought the linen, but we need to go and buy bedding, like a doona, pillows, that sort of thing. So we'll go and do that this weekend, but that's on the to-do list for the week. I also had to put some annual leave in at my job, which I've already done. I did that today. I need to upload this YouTube video. I need to respond to a few DMs and emails as well. We also have to book Roo in for a groom. So there's just a couple things, whether it's work related or kind of life admin or personal, that we have to do. One of our quarterly goals is to, I haven't really talked about this with anyone. I don't even know if I'll include this in the video, but if it does make it in, you'll be the first to know. So one of our quarterly goals is to have the van sale ready by September. So we are planning on selling the van and hopefully we can have it ready to be put on the market within the next 3 months. So super exciting. There's lots going on at the moment. There's even more that I will update you on probably in a couple videos time. Just some life changes and that sort of thing. With that all said, I am going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I'm grateful that you're here. I will see you in my next video. Bye.